Let's go through these names because some have to really stand out, right, for you to call them the top picks. Take us through what they are and what makes them such appealing picks going into the first quarter of next year.
Yeah, Dom, thanks for having me. So, look, let's start with the overall market view. We think the index is pretty fairly valued at this point. Look, I think trailing earnings just over 23 times, an index that's just exceeded our target means we want to really dig underneath the surface to find individual stock picks. So with that, we're really leaning on our analysts, and the three I'd call out this morning are Meta on the growth side, Cheniere, so LNG, and then on the value side, it's going to be United Air.
Okay, so let's go through each of those. First, let's talk about, it was our mystery chart, and you pointed out Meta Platforms. It's already up massively. It, I believe, has made Mark Zuckerberg, I think, the second richest person in the world behind Elon Musk at this point. Let's go through the Meta thesis. It's already up 65% so far this year. Why is it up for more gains in the final 3 months of the year?
So just like its industry group and sector, while the stocks have run and implicit growth expectations are high, they're still really attainable when you look at consensus estimates, 1, 2, and 3 years out. So this, honestly, on top of potential any economic weakness, we think the secular trends really hold in here, and that should help drive this stock forward. From our analyst perspective, look, engagement is up on the platform. Some of the early AI investment is really helping with return on advertising spend. And then on top of that, you're actually seeing continual operational improvement, even though we're in an investment year. I think that's really key because going forward, we want to see platforms like this have operating leverage.
All right, so that's the Meta story. Let's go through the liquefied natural gas side of things in Cheniere. Nat gas is well off of its highs from the last few years, but it's seen a nice run as of late. Why LNG?
And so look, energy in general is well off of its highs. This was a contrarian overweight for us heading into Q4. We really think there was nothing priced in for energy stocks in general. The markets really don't expect much out of this. But for a lot of the sector, you're starting to see some margin improvement as well. So look, LNG is a dominant natural gas exporter. We actually think it can double its U.S. footprint. And our analysts think 2024 EBITDA guide and even the consensus estimates are way too low. What the market is not giving this company credit for, again, is operational improvements. So it might not be a high quality name versus some of the growth stocks people talk about all the time, but it's a quality improver. Again, that's really important on the cyclical side of the market right now.
All right, Drew, we got just a few moments left. I want to go through your last pick really quickly. With that's United Airlines. Why?
So we just upgraded transports. Think this is a really interesting thesis here. A lot of companies have fundamentals that are set to at least stabilize, if not inflect higher. And when you look at UAL, it's still way down. This is a value stock, trades at single-digit PEs, but its unit revenue is set to move higher, and it has greater share than it did pre-pandemic. So that gives us more free cash flow upside versus the street and versus guidance. And honestly, earnings for this stock now, much stickier than they used to be.